Welcome back to NGTV Plays Age of Decadence, featuring myself, Spencer, my co-host Matt. Last time, we did a lot of walking around looking for Cassius to... he was a lore master, and so we were doing a favor for somebody else. Also, we need to go and talk to Lord Antidus about the map. And then just now, we learned how to craft a bow. So, that's pretty cool. We spent a ton of money on arrows.
We didn't really spend that much money on arrows.
Well, I guess we spent like 60 gold on it, right? Alchemist, what's up? Okay, so this is where we can buy alchemist stuff.
Yeah.
What about you, my friend? You come to the right place. What's that tar?
Black powder.
No, down. Yeah,
Rock oil.
Thick, flammable liquid. Oh, it's like tar.
Yeah.
They just call it rock oil. I wonder if that's what they called it back in like Roman times.
Oh, that door is locked.
I can definitely see how learning lockpicking would be useful in this game. So where is Cassius? Look at your journal real quick and see where he said that he might be. He's just running through. You're standing in the commercium. So we just bought like silver arrows, didn't we?
Iron.
Iron, way better than bronze.
1 damage. These one do 2 damage.
Yeah, we got 2 damage, man. What you got? Nothing. 1. Stupid. It's like the lowest you can do.
Oh shit! Look at that. That one's black.
Yeah, but is it better? Hover real quick. Is it better? Hood. DR1.
No, it's just black.
Dick. Oh, we can get that black outfit. That's what we used in the tutorial.
Yeah.
But is it better?
I don't think it is.
It's not.
So that way, when we're being like sneaky, we'll go like this. Just put on our hood, and then we look like a...
Oh, damn, dude. We look like a fucking assassin, dude.
But right now, we're trade
this game's
time.
Fun. Okay, so right now, we're a lore master trader. Oh, shit, dude. You can walk up on the wall.
I don't think you can.
A dot's on guard.
Oh, yeah, journal.
Okay, so... Oh, shit. Okay, so... Find a way to get rid of Cassius, Feng's rival. He just arrived at Tinan on an invitation from Lord Antidus and is probably still at the inn.
This dude is not at the inn.
Maybe that's the point. Maybe the game doesn't always give you the right information. We'll check again, but I wonder if Cassius is just over hanging out with Lord Antidus now, you know? Wait, what's that guy with the black hair right there? We never talked to that guy.
Which one?
Left. It's fucking Cassius. 42-year-old lore master Cassius, contemptuously called young Cassius by his gray-haired colleagues, has never understood the appeal of digging through dirt and ruins like a rat. Instead, he preferred to spend his time among neatly preserved scrolls, studying the work of many prominent lore masters of the antiquity, and hundreds of accompanying commentaries he considered indispensable. Master Cassius was working on his second tractate, analyzing manifestations of the divine will in year 4052, when Antidus emissaries invited him to Tyrion. Cassius arrived early and was getting tired of waiting when you showed up and graced him with your attention. Is this something you want?
So, we could either take him to the place or lure him to an abandoned house and kill him.
So we'd be getting rid of him. Also securing Fang's spot and our spot as lore masters. Or we could take him to the place. Oh, well, we're killing him. This is electronic fusion. What is this hovel? Explain yourself immediately. You aren't getting it, are you? If you stay here, you will die. Do you want to wake up every day wondering if today is the day? Do you want to live in fear, never knowing when the assassins will strike? Dude.
Which one? Streetwise or persuasion?
Well, because what we're doing here is we're not killing him. We're persuading him to leave instead. I kind of like this persuasion. No, said Cassius quietly. I don't. I'll leave, he says after a long pause. You don't have to worry about me anymore. What's great is it told you that it was a success before you used it. It's a persuasion success. So it didn't even tell you that it was a success because it had already told you that. That's cool that it fucking just teleports you back to Fang. Now what? Should be charging per visit, you know? So, young Cassius is gone and will bother us no more. Good riddance, I say. Such a pompous ass that boy was. Well, I owe you a lot more than what I paid you. You must forgive an old man his habits, and I'd like you to have this. Fang carefully unwraps a small bundle and gives you a ring. It's a heavy silver ring, covered with softly glowing runes. While the metal feels cold to touch, the glowing runes will burn your fingertips. It's the famous magic ring of General Galbo. explains Fang. The ring was crafted by the Council of Magi to grant the general special powers, which made him unstoppable in battle. After the general's death, the ring was thought to be lost and hasn't been seen for centuries. It is, without a doubt, one of the most important relics of the Empire, and its reappearance is a great omen.
Something tells me like this is not
Fake?
Yeah.
Evidently, it makes people stupid. Fang sighs and continues. As I was saying, the ring has changed many hands until it was somehow acquired by your great-grandfather. Since you are quite obviously unworthy of possessing such an artifact, you've decided to offer it to Lord Antidus, who, as everyone knows, is the one and only true son of the Empire. As a tribute, with me so far? Oh, so he's saying, give this to Antidus, and it'll make him stupid. No. You know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
We want to do it. Very well then, Fang gives you the ring. Where are you from, Fang? The heavenly kingdom of Zin, where else? I've never heard of Zin. The locals are convinced that their empire had conquered what they call the known world. I can assure you that that is not the case, although they did do their best to turn it into a wasteland. Anger flares in Fang's eyes, but he manages to control himself. He glances at you, considering something, and finally says, I was exiled. I was young when it happened, young and foolish. My father's connections had secured me a position at the palace, and I thought my future was all but certain. A smirk crosses his lips. Nothing is ever certain in Zin. Zin is civilized. They don't embarrass the old families by killing their offspring or sending them to rot in dungeons. They send them away for their missteps. He looks away for a moment. I was given the title of court cartographer and told to depart without delay. The maps had to be verified and updated. A task of great importance that was given the highest priority overnight. Next, I was given 3 men marked for death to accompany me on my journey. They robbed me and ran away a few days after we left Zin. It took me almost a year to reach Mondorn. The journey had been most enlightening. Our philosophers teach us that men are inherently and fundamentally evil, but can be guided toward goodness with strict laws. I was skeptical when I first heard it, but my journey made me a believer. It showed me life for what it was, a daily struggle to survive. We cling to our lives from the day we're born for as long as we can. No cost is too great if it buys you yet another day.
Which one?
Well, either we continue the story or we try to be like, there's more to life. My master was killed. I had to leave everything again. This time, I didn't waste any time, though. The memories conjure a thin smile on Fang's lips. Most fortunate. Who was your master in Mahadran? Master an Aryan. He was a foreigner, like me. He took me in, taught me how to work with artifacts, how to read people. He had a nose for artifacts. It's like he knew where to look. He even dared to venture inside the Abyss. That's why he got killed, see? The Abyss, blah, blah, blah. You've never heard of the Abyss. They say that during the war, the Kantara Magi had cast a spell so horrible it took a bite out of the city, vaporizing the entire district. You can still see the crater and the ruins, but if you get close enough, the magic will turn your guts inside out. He wasn't the only one. Many people made a living scavenging minor oddities and artifacts. It makes you sick, but if you don't go too far, you'll be okay. And Aryan,
oh my bad, I thought you were done.
Rumors told of a map in his possession. I guess someone wanted it bad enough. They didn't find it worth theirs, so they came after me instead. I left Madoran the same night. That very night. I never had any desire to go back, just like I've never had any desire to go into the Abyss, with or without the map. After so many years, I wouldn't even know where to look. And Aryan told me before he died that his name was the key. But the key to what? As I said, he was a foreigner. His real name was Einar. Well, you did help me. I'm not sure what I can teach you lore. It's too complicated a subject, but I can certainly broaden your horizons when it comes to dealing with people. Listen closely. Fang spends some time teaching you how to read people, figure out what they want, influence their decisions. Oh, streetwise increased. We got some more 5 skill points. Sick. What can I do for you? Oh, you're gonna ask him about the guy. That's funny. So were you skipping through the conversation because you weren't actually looking at what was happening in the conversation? Or were you skipping strategically? Because there was multiple times where you would skip and I had a line left still.
Yeah, sometimes it was strategic.
Okay,
sometimes
I was just wondering.
Wasn't.
Yeah, because I'll go with it. But I just wanted to know that you were doing it purposely.
Okay. I don't really want to up any of that stuff. So I guess we go to the palace now.
Yeah, we got to go.
Unless you want to go
Well, yeah. I mean, that's all that we have to do with them. As far as quests. I like how the game immediately has given you things to do that are actually kind of compelling. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Where do I have to go?
Oh, it's right in front of you. Turn around. Go up to the palace. You gotta pass by guards and shit. Matthias, Lord Antidus is expecting you. He is? Your deeds speak for themselves, don't they? Come, let's not make the old man wait.
Uh-oh.
You stand in the Hall of Antidus. Signs of wealth and power all around you. Wherever you look, you see exotic tapestries and paintings, rare vases, gleaming statues, ornate pillars run the length of the hall, all the way to the throne itself, where Lord Antidus is sitting in front of his audience. A group of petitioners seeking his aid and favor. Soldiers of the house stand guard, ready to shield Antidus and turn the hall into a slaughterhouse at the first sign of trouble. You wait for your turn and then approach. Lord Antidus gestures. A man steps from behind the throne. It is your old friend Cassius, smiling triumphantly. Fuck!
Should have killed him.
You dare to plot against me? Explodes Antidus, barely controlling his rage. Della, throw him out of my town! A chance? Very well, Della. Put his skills to the test. If he survives it, bring him back to me. Thank you, my lord.
Oh, shit.
Eager to help, are you? House Aurelian is digging into some old ruins not far from Turin. Apparently, it was an old mining facility, and some machines are still intact. They've even sent for Sorab, which is bad news. He's an expert on old machines. If it has gears, he can fix it. We can't have that. The last thing we need is the Aurelians setting up shop in our backyard. Della looks at you with interest and nods. Sorab is Bactrian, so you'll have to speak with an Eastern accent. He spends most of his time in his workshop, so chances are they all they know is the name. You'd have to look the part, of course, but I assume that a robe will do. What can you tell me? Not much. Ruins are everywhere, but we don't have money. We don't have enough money and people to look under every stone. A few weeks ago, House Aurelian set up a camp there and started digging. They may have something there, something we don't know about, or they have nothing and are just waiting for us to give them an excuse to attack Turin. Good question. They're too far from Madoran to be supplied regularly, and they aren't used to living off the land. Ask around, see what you can find. Teller shakes his head. First, we don't know for sure who we're dealing with. I need all the men in case this situation isn't what it seems. Second, I'd like to see what you're capable of. You don't have a problem with that, do you? Yeah, well, if you didn't like the first problem, you're definitely not going to like the second one. A gang of raiders captured one of our nobles. Someone should go there and find out what the raiders want. It's a funny story, actually. A few days ago, a raider walked in and started making demands, claiming that his gang captured a lord. We didn't take the bastard seriously and used him for target practice. Then it turned out that some distant relative of Lord Antidus is really missing, but it was too late. Now my men aren't very eager to go there and pay the blood debt. And you're sending me there? It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Very generous of you. Alright, I'll give it a shot. Shit. So, you think our trick to give him the ring is going to be, like, foiled now, since he knows that we're a liar?
I don't know.
This game just got more, like, I didn't even, like, expect that Cassius would just, like...
Yeah.
Well, then again, he's a lore master.
Yeah.
And it was an instant success. I wonder if that means anything. So do you think it's Aurelian, or is it like...
Probably Aurelian.
Yeah, it has to be Aurelian. Like, there's no other real way to pronounce that without like, going into, like, other languages.
Alright, find a way to get inside and see what the Aurelians are up to.
Yeah, so I think definitely do the Aurelian
Oh, we
outpost.
have some nice robes.
Wait, does it say nice robes? Noble clothes. Do you need, like, a robe? What did it say specifically? A nice robe. Okay, so maybe you don't actually need it, but we can check the Merchant's Plaza again and see if there's specifically any nice robes. It's not here. This is where all the bread people are.
No, this is the robe right over here.
Oh, you probably remember better than I do. Oh my god, I thought it was someone else for a second. I'm like, who else is running through town? That's just us. Where else is? Oh, hey. This is not the robe guy.
It said, I thought it was the robe guy.
No, he's just a merchant. The robe guy was like somewhere else entirely. He might have been on the other side. That's the
No,
alchemist.
that's the alchemist.
I remember him being like kind of off to the side somewhere. Oh shit, the guy's like no longer at his post. Turn the camera. A slave. Wow, I forgot that. Yeah, like they had slaves. I think it's that way. I think we came through here and we met up with the robe guy just randomly because we bought capes from him. They're not up there because that's up towards the palace. Is he this way? Okay, this is Fangs.
Oh, talk to Fang real fast.
Bro, Cassius didn't leave? I'm fucked. Darn it. It's interesting that they didn't suspect Fang, though. So, like, you know?
It's funny that we didn't rat on Fang.
It's funny that that at least wasn't an option. Oh shit, where's Fang?
Fang's not here. Oh, let's explore.
The linen chest is old and broken in some places. It's unlocked, predictably, contains nothing of interest. Wait, is he interested in General Marcellus Galbo, a famous military technician and strategist of the Old Empire? Well, because he gave you that ring.
Yeah.
I like how that matches up.
Can't look at that junk, apparently. Hey, lore increased by 1.
Huh. Large, carefully restored document tracing the history of the House Deraton through the centuries. Is that the house? Oh, shit.
Alright.
For any filing systems, the Fang's probably the only one who can find shit. A large, carefully restored document tracing the history of Deraton through the centuries. Turns out the house owes its name to Battle of Dar Atan, where a certain... Oh, that's interesting. So it's like the same thing. Can't go upstairs? Click at the top of it, maybe? Or click at the bottom of it? Maybe it's just like a ladder that you just placed against the wall. No, there's a second story. We just can't get to it because this game is weird. You notice where it has a thing for beta saves? When you go to save? So I wonder if like... Was this early access game?
No. It had like a long process though.
We did buy stuff from this guy though. Just not...
This shit, he sold it for what? He's selling it for way more than I sold it to him.
Dude, that's the way this shit works, man.
But like a lot more.
Yeah, about 3 times. Oh. I'm the Undertaker. Volvo. Shit, is that like the Assassin's Guild?
I don't know. Let's go talk to the guy and see.
The Assassin's Guild is a plain and unremarkable building. Are we talking shit about the Assassin's Guild? Sorry, I'm just narrating. If it's business, talk to Nelos.
It's not business.
If you want to get something cooked, talk to Neelix. He's on the Voyager. Hear ye, hear ye. I tell a tale of gods and men. You see a man attempting to preach to a crowd of curious onlookers. He's climbed. Look around you, he booms, face reddening with frustration. What more do you need to realize we're on the wrong path? For thousands of years, we've tried to build a better world. For ourselves, for our children, and for thousands of years we've failed. What is left of mankind's great works, our glorious empire? Ruins, rubble, dust. For instance, he kicks a stone from the pile he stands on, and it clatters noisily to the cobblestones. Open your eyes, all of you. See mankind for what it is, lost. Stumbling through the darkness, a darkness that is our own foolish, wicked natures. Blinding us, we have no light to guide us out of our misery, no shepherd to lead us to greener pastures. In our arrogance, we built monuments to glorify our own pride, gilded the halls of vanity and excess. We believed that our palaces would be eternal. So what did you ask? Sometimes when you click, I don't like it.
Oh, stay and listen.
Oh. Okay.
Throw it at the preacher.
Some of the crowd are leaning forward now, attentive, seeing his chance. The preacher spreads his arms chin high and chest puffed out. The gods are waiting. They wait for a sign for a renewed devotion. Discard your false pride, people of Tyron. Open your hearts to heaven. Turn away from your false lords and masters, for no man who is not ordained by the gods is fit to lead. None but those chosen and blessed with the wisdom of heaven can faithfully guide mankind back into the divine light of righteousness. Only they can deliver us from... You want us to turn on Antitus? Oh, shit. Oh, did you just, like...
I didn't throw it. I just stayed and listened.
Oh, opinion. Okay, so basically he's like, man, you guys should, like, do your thing. Like, want to turn him? He's like, oh. Then we're going to talk to him. Okay. Sighing, the old man steps down from his makeshift platform, looking you over. One man? The old man addresses his question at the sky above. Is this all you give me? Okay, so what did you expect? Or discard the pride, brother. Did you not just command us all to put our faith in the gods, stay on one path, and they have set for you? He lifts his hands in apology. Yes, you are right, of course. Forgive me. It has been a long, tiring day, and I've received nothing but scorn for my efforts. I forgot myself. Momentary lapse, no more. Exactly when we are weak and times are hard that we must be most vigilant with our thoughts. The gods watch us, test us always. You're playing the part, man.
I know.
Preacher's mouth is gaping now, his eyes wide with surprise. He's clearly not used to being on the receiving end of a sermon, and seems at a loss as to how to respond. Eventually, he manages the question. Who are you? I am no one important. Just a traveler. At your words, the preacher's face spasms in fear and his body tenses. His gaze darts around wildly, as expecting attackers to leap out around him. Did Antitus send you? He wants to silence my message. Is that it? His tone is half terror, half accusation. By the violence of his reaction, you'd say this wouldn't be the first time he'd had a visit from authority. Your stern words seem to reach the man. He stills and looks at you. Though his eyes are still wide. If not Antidus, then who sent you? Oh, Your words take a moment to sink in. He stares at you in confusion before comprehension dawns. It's quickly followed by a look of disbelief. You think the gods sent you to me? Yes, of course, you must have faith in the gods. Wisdom. But how do I know you were really sent? Convince him.
Prestige increased.
Dude. Brother, you interrupt him, smiling gently, putting a hand on his arm. I can see you're still struggling with the demons of uncertainty. It is difficult, I know, even for a holy man such as yourself, to put aside doubt. But you must trust that they have a plan. The preacher straightens as you recognize his holiness. A little honey can win over even the wary heart. You continue, your voice low and soothing. Do you not see how perfect their plan is? That we were both guided here, to a place so desperately in need of the gods' guidance, to work together to achieve their plans. Rejoice, brother, for the gods have chosen you to play a major role in these plans. And in those plans, we will bring this land into the light together. The startled look has returned to the preacher's face, but with it is a new emotion, awe. You can see the thought worming its way into his heart, the idea that he has been chosen for a special task. He is yours now. We must unify the efforts of the faithful, brother. Go to Madaran and Ganazar. Tell them that the will of the gods is about to be worked upon Jiren. Tell them to stand ready to render assistance. The gods have other tasks for me here. Tell them I will bring word when the time is right. Go now. What are we doing?
I don't know.
Lead, brother, and I'll follow.
How's Crisis' reputation increased?
You gain new insight into liberal arts and trades, which can be used to increase your non-combat skills. I will return to the holy city of Ganazar without delay and prepare for the faithful for your arrival. So you kind of saved his life, I think, is what you did. And you got a backup plan. If you get thrown out of this town, you can just raise a bunch of holy warriors. And he's gonna talk you up like big time. So you don't even really need to be that good at anything.
Do you like etiquette one more? Or trading? Or we can do one of these up to 5.
I think one of them up to 5.
Persuasion, streetway, or impersonate?
Impersonate, because we're going to have to impersonate someone soon.
Cool.
All right, guys. Well,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's the end of the episode. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, hit the like button. If you want to see some more, subscribe. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.